day 373 today. Now, today's waifu is from a pretty degenerate series. Not to say I hate degenerate series or lewd series. I am quite enjoying of them as well, but I just never saw this series myself. It does have the tag of ecchi on it, so that tells you a little bit about what this series is about. Also, the main character within the series is also very overpowered within the world that he lives in. But besides that, let me get on with the waifu. Today's waifu is Marika. Marika is from Chillin in My 30s after getting fired from the Demon King's army. This series came out in 2023, so pretty recently. I did hear some things about it, not too much, and then after the series pretty much ended, I didn't hear anything at all really from the series, so that tells me the hype behind the series died down very quickly, and that kind of tells me it wasn't too much of a great series. But hey, I might be wrong about that one and just didn't get a lot of information on the series. Now, today's waifu is actually the wife of the main character, which in turn makes her one of the main characters of the series herself. She ranked pretty low for a main character though, at 10,209, and she is an adult, but we don't have a specific age for her. The wikis didn't have even a lot of information on her as well. They were saying that she's pretty naive, but very charming. She's hopeful by nature and gets carried away very easily. One of the biggest examples when it comes to this is that she actually is super strong, but has no control over it. So when the main character goes in and says something sweet to her or saves her from something, she is grateful and gives him a hug and squeezes the fuck out of him, usually breaking some bones within his body because of how strong she is when she goes in for these hugs. So that's the little gag, it seems, that kept reoccurring within the series with her. And the last thing I did want to include is that she does have a son within the series with the main character, was something I also wanted to talk about, which I think that from what I was reading on the wiki, the son is pretty lewd. I think he's got like a pretty cultured taste is the right way to say it actually. Yeah, I'm not going to get into it here, but he just seems pretty cultured. Now, moving on to the comments. Here, they were saying that on the anime planet, Marika milkers, which I guess I could agree. I mean, who can't? I mean, they are there. And then the wikis were talking about how she kept breaking ribs within the husband because of those hugs I was talking about earlier. That is all I have for her today. And if I missed anything, like always, put it in the comments. I would greatly appreciate it because I can't watch all these animes alone. But I'm glad that you guys are there to like fill in the gaps for me. Here is a scratcher, hopefully coming through with the win for today's mother. Here are the results for Marika today, and while I was looking through clips, I saw that there were other waifus I definitely want to cover within this waifu journey and include them eventually on this journey. So I'm definitely going to come back to this series. But for today's results and potential waifu to be put on the good waifu list, we actually got a loss, unfortunately. So unfortunately, we couldn't add one of the main characters of the series to the good waifu list, but it is all good. We got still many waifus, it seems, from what I was looking at within the series to hopefully put on the good waifu list. But I'll see you guys on day 374 tomorrow, and thank y'all once again for coming through. Like always, peace out.